In today's video, I will show you the best loadout in Chapter 2 REMIX, and that is bringing dual pistols, tactical shotgun, pump shotgun, rapid fire SMG, suppressed assault rifle, heavy sniper rifle, semi-automatic sniper rifle, hunting rifle, rocket launcher, grenade launcher, remote explosives, grenades, clingers, stink bomb, mythic goldfish, bandage bazooka, boogie bomb. Today we will use most, if not all of these weapons in the video. The first weapon is the tactical shotgun. Unlike some shotguns, the tac shotgun has a quicker rate of fire, meaning you can get more shots off in less time. This makes it a great option for players who may not always hit their first shot perfectly. While it might not pack the same as a pump shotgun, the tactical's consistent medium range damage is reliable for close encounters. It's especially forgiving if you miss a headshot, as follow-up shots come quickly and still deal decent damage. And let's be for real, my aim is trash. The next weapon I'm using is the pump shotgun. The pump shotgun has one of the highest DPS values of any shotgun in Fortnite. If you're able to land a headshot, the pump can eliminate opponents in one shot. But unlike the tactical shotgun, the pump requires more precision, which is why it's often preferred by players who want to perfect their aim. It's especially powerful in the hands of someone who can edit quickly and hit high damage shots. Plus, its slower fire rate means it rewards players who can make every shot count. And it also pairs incredibly well with SMGs or even pistols. The third weapon is the suppressed SMG shots. This weapon is quieter, making it harder for enemies to detect where you're firing from. The POW rifle deals more damage than a regular assault rifle. It's highly effective at medium range, allowing you to hit harder and take down enemies faster. This weapon is a beast for players who like to be aggressive, as it shreds through health and shields in just a few hits. Unlike some rifles, the POW rifle has an impressive fire rate for a weapon that deals such high damage. This makes it ideal for players who want both speed and power in a gunfight, giving you the best of both worlds to pressure your opponents quickly, and is surprisingly accurate, especially when aiming down sights. This accuracy makes it great for hitting targets at medium to even longer ranges, making it a versatile weapon for different scenarios. Being a mythic weapon, the POW rifle is more powerful than standard ARs and is only available when you defeat the Meowdas at the yacht. The pistol in Fortnite has gained a reputation for being a low-key powerhouse for a few solid reasons. Here's why it's often considered one of the most underrated weapons: high accuracy and consistency. Unlike some other weapons that bloom wildly, pistols tend to have a consistent and predictable firing pattern. This makes them surprisingly effective in mid-range combat. If you're a good shot, the pistol rewards you with reliable hits, especially when aiming down sights. Great damage, especially with headshots. Pistols pack a punch and they shine when hitting those headshots. The damage might not look massive at first glance, but when you're consistently landing shots, especially headshots, the numbers add up fast, sometimes faster than you'd expect. Check out my island challenge I won with only an epic pistol and gray SMG. Like, it was insane, so you should go watch it. Rapid fire rate and reload speed. The fire rate on most pistols is solid, and the reload time is usually shorter than other guns. This lets you maintain a steady offense, dealing significant damage without long reload breaks. Easy to find and ammo efficient. Pistols are everywhere in Fortnite, making it easy to grab one early on. Plus, they're very ammo efficient, so you can afford to take shots without burning through your supplies too fast. The TNTina's mythic bow is one of the most memorable mythic weapons in Fortnite, and it made its debut back in Chapter 2, Season 2. Here's why this explosive bow stood out and why it became such an iconic weapon. TNTina's mythic bow wasn't your ordinary weapon. It packed an explosive punch with every arrow fired. Unlike regular bows, this one caused a mini explosion on impact, which could deal splash damage to both players and structures. If you were good with your aim, you could take out enemy builds and disrupt opponents hiding behind cover with ease. The mythic bow was fantastic for long-range engagements. You could launch an arrow from afar, and even if it didn't hit directly, the explosion had a good chance of hitting your target or destroying their builds. It was a great tool for keeping pressure on opponents and making them think twice about peeking. Since it was a mythic weapon, the bow could only be obtained by taking down TNTina herself at the rig. making it a high value weapon. Players would land at the rig to try and eliminate TNTina early in the game, but this was no easy feat since it was a hot drop with many other players vying for the same weapon. True to the drum gun family, the Snoop drum gun has an incredibly rapid fire rate. It dishes out high DPS, damage per second, allowing players to shred through builds and apply intense pressure in close range battles. With the right aim, you can down opponents quickly, making it a go-to for aggressive players. Similar to the original drum gun, the Snoop drum gun is excellent for breaking builds. Its high fire rate can overwhelm opponents who try to turtle up or retreat. Players who like to push and break down structures will find it's the perfect weapon for build fights, giving a consistent edge in close quarters. To balance its high DPS, the Snoop drum gun has a relatively longer reload time, which requires players to time their reloads carefully. This adds a strategic element, as missing your reload window could leave you exposed during intense firefights. This weapon is tailored for players who love to get up close and personal. The Snoop drum gun is highly effective within short to medium ranges, encouraging players to keep moving, take risks, and dominate with pure firepower. It's a fantastic tool for those who thrive in the heat of battle. The Snoop drum gun brings both firepower and flair, adding a refreshing twist to the Fortnite arsenal while retaining the iconic impact of the original drum gun series. If I had to pick the ultimate loadout in Fortnite right now, it would be the Snoop drum gun paired with a pump shotgun, a legendary scar, and of course a chug jug. Let me tell you why this setup is so solid. The Snoop drum gun brings that insane fire rate, letting you shred through builds and dominate in close range battles. Paired with the pump shotgun, it covers all your bases up close, letting you go aggressive and hit hard, even in build fights where every second counts. Then we've got the legendary scar for those longer range encounters, giving you that perfect mix of stability and damage. And I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled for the upcoming Ice Spice mythic scar. When that drops, it'll add even more power to this loadout and make it unstoppable. And of course, a chug jug is key for bouncing back after a tough fight. With it, you can instantly reset, heal up, and get right back into the action. This loadout is seriously the perfect balance of power and versatility, making sure you're ready to dominate in every encounter, whether you're up close or taking shots from afar.